Everyone, I'm back. I am going to be playing a message that was left on my voicemail. And there's a lot behind this message that I'm going to leave. I'm going to play the audio. Well, I mean, there is a lot behind the message that was left on my voicemail, and I am going to play the audio. One moment. Okay, I just have to set something up before I play this. What I'm going to play is a phishing spam voicemail that was left, and I want every single attorney general and governor, legislator, people who are doing their job to handle this and address this issue because it's very, very important. And it's a reflection of poor oversight. One second. Oh my God. Okay. I cannot find what I'm looking for. I will find it in a moment. Okay, so the message that I'm about to play is from a bogus spam company that, due to faulty email and faulty encryption and spam, This is what's going on. These people are trying to get money, and they're trying to do it, trying to get money from me because I was interested in applying for a equity loan. So I'm going to be sending this. I'm going to be meeting with the people at my bank tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Because they're at fault. They're at fault. Hold on. Here we go. No, I'm not calling you. I want to hear the message.
My underwriting notes show that we're pending income verification. And if you're planning to use the balance transfer option, we'll need the account information for the balances you'd like to pay off. Again, to speak to the underwriting and to finalize your funding, call us at 866-386-5598. Once we speak, we should be able to move forward with the next steps. Whenever you're ready, give me a call. Have a great day.
All right. Hold on one second. Yeah, these people have been calling me and they're trying to, they've been emailing me documents, requesting my signature. All right. Requesting my signature because I was going to do that, like I said, take a loan, but then it didn't happen. And it didn't happen because it's God's plan. That's why it didn't happen. Everything is because of God's plan. And that's how life works. Because we are not in control. We are not in control. So there's that message. And now there's also, hold on, let's see this other one. Okay, that's somebody else. That's a legit call. Here we go again. The same nonsense. I mean,
82896. The underwriting notes show that we're just pending income verification, and if you're planning to use the balance transfer option, we'll need the account information for the balances you'd like to pay off. Again, to speak to the underwriting and to finalize your funding, call us at 866-398-2896. Once we speak, we should be able to move forward with the next steps. If you're ready reviewing your terms, you can reach me before 6 p.m. today.
all right. Now here's another one. Now, these are from companies, third-party companies that our information is dispersed to. Our information is dispersed to all of these stinking places.
398.
Okay, there's that one. And with no oversight, no oversight whatsoever. Okay, there's that one, there's that one. Here's another one, the same message, the underwriter. Okay, let's see if this is a different person, automated voice.
Approved for up to $36,000. The underwriting notes show that we're just pending income verification. Also, if you're planning to use the balance transfer.
Okay, so you get the gist of it. So now I have saved about 40 of these phone calls. And I've saved all the emails. Anytime you sign anything online, your signature is valid because there is zero oversight. And that's the company DocuSign. DocuSign, you're going to have a class action lawsuit because you're giving out information. These companies have access to all of our information. I've had mail not show up. I've had checks disappear. Then I reported them, and then the check was then it was cashed, all right? And then I made the payment already, so I had to dispute that. It's just like, so there's so much of this, and yeah, people need to really start. The entities, the government entities, you have to start every senior citizen. Now, this is what I'm saying. So now, like everything else that I've said, that you have people that they've done, I'm going to be receiving the credit for it because there's policies that I've suggested and written and put online that have been used. So you know how you all play people dirty, black and brown people, not giving credit, all right? It's time to step up to the plate because everything that I've ever said, stuff that has been done, it's all recorded. To the Department, the U.S. Congress, yeah, to the FTC, everything that we say is recorded, and it's online. Thank you all very much. So anyway, the point is, like I said, there's no oversight in this, and the so-called encrypted mail, they're encrypted with poo-poo, sitting frickin' ducks. My goodness, I have all these mails. I mean, this is so crazy. While we have all this other stuff going on, scam abundant society, there's also, I would receive letters to confirm and evaluate doctor appointments, called subrogation. Anybody who knows what that word means, subrogation, well, I would take those papers of subrogation and I would shred that, all right? Because what it is, they're third-party companies, and there are all these companies that have been hired by these financial institutions, and we know who run these financial institutions. So they want to determine what you need, what your needs are, so that they can say, well, no, you don't need this. Like the Donald said, I'll give the Americans the money so they can pay their own health care. Get the heck out of here, please. Yeah, the abundance of just like the nonsense that goes on, just, people stay away, stay alert. Also, when this Geno started, on TikTok, there were the refugees in Afghanistan. So I would, have the opportunity where you buy coins. And of course, what does TikTok do? Because TikTok is a greed mongering whore, like all these other places. You give a gift, they would only get a small percentage. So that was happening. The financial abuse of society that has gone on is now going to come to a final conclusion. And it's going to come to a final conclusion. And Iran is going to be the maker of that conclusion. Because you have been doing wrong to the whole populace, all these wealth companies and these mega billionaires. They have been doing injustice for so long. And now this all going to change. Now it's all going to change. And to go ahead and say that if you're anti-war or if you're pro-Palestine, you're anti-Semitic. You're anti-Semitic, right? So when the DBs who sent me the grotesque video, and I'm not going to say it, they sent me some nonsense, and it was something very, very inappropriate if you look at it carefully, because that's what I do. I look at everything like 10 times in backwards, okay? Some foulness going on with that, all right? And they think that people are stupid. And so now I spoke about it on Threads, and they blocked it. They said that it's against violation. Well, the video that was sent to me is against violation because it was sent from the people who are doing what they have been doing. And you all know the video that I'm talking about. I called up the police here, not that they even paid and followed through, but yeah, and they said, well, bring us the video, show us the video. I can't find it. See, what happens is, this is what goes on, people. You know all these games that you can download and you can play and occupy your time? Well, as you're occupying your time on your keypad, well, every stroke is picked up by these games. So when every stroke is picked up, they know exactly where your keypad is, your keyboard is. So they know every move. So I guarantee each and every one of you who have ever played a game or have ever done the autofill, all right, they pick up your information. This entire World Wide Web, this entire thing needs to be erased, and it needs a total reset. It needs a total reset. You're never going to get rid of the shaitans. You're never going to get rid of the debris that is amongst us. But changes have to be made. Changes have to be made. And, you know, Iran is going to be the ones to be the change maker. Like I said in another video, I said, you're going to mess around? Russia and China, Russia has a star. Russia has the sun. A sun is a star in the flag. You're never going to pass the sun. Ever, ever, ever. Hello, hello. Yeah, the amount of scandals that are allowed, and I think they know what's going on, but they're wearing blinders because they're instructed as per so. They're instructed as per so. Because basically politics is a cabal. It's a cabal. Once you get into politics and you have attained the votes to have power over actions that impact and affect people, you know, all foreign money has got to be removed from all United States political campaigns. That has to happen. That has to happen. Because they gloss over and they put like little small tidbits of the truth. So those little snippets are just sound bites, and they're not enough, they're not sufficient enough to enable people that do not think critically to believe everything that is said. Oh, but this, oh, but this, but but this, but this. Okay. Oh, but. Everybody, have a good one. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll have further updates on this, the crazy corruption that goes on and how laws have to be implemented to protect people. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye.